As restaurant owners, much of your responsibility is to make the restaurant a great place to be, comfortable, inviting, and most of all, safe. Nothing could ruin an evening out more assuredly than the outbreak of a sudden, dangerous fire. Fire threatens lives, destroys property, and brings fear to what should be a safe haven. Ansul R-102 and Piranha Restaurant Fire Suppression Systems are engineered to include the most advanced technology and are manufactured with the highest quality materials. However, they cannot provide optimal protection without your involvement in the maintenance of your system. What is your responsibility in maintaining your fire suppression system and making sure that it is working at its peak? And what can you do to ensure that your system continues to provide the protection you expect? This video will walk you through some important guidelines. The following is a summary of what you, as the owner of the system, must do on at least a monthly basis to help ensure proper operation and efficient functioning of your Ansul fire suppression system. By way of a pre-inspection, make sure that all inspection seals are attached. Be certain not to allow obstructions to block access to the manual pull station. Check to see that it has not been tampered with and is ready for operation. Verify that the maintenance tag supplied by the Ansul certified distributor is in place. Look for any obvious damage that might prevent proper operation. Make certain that your hood is clean and in good condition. Pay careful attention to discharge nozzles and gas flues. Make daily examinations looking for loose pipes and missing or grease-covered nozzle caps. Make sure nozzle caps are in place over the ends of each nozzle. If you determine that the caps are damaged, brittle, or missing, immediately contact your authorized Ansul distributor for a replacement. Periodically, you should check the visual indicator on the system release to be certain the system is cocked. Visually inspect pressure gauges on your hand-portable extinguishers. When cleaning your cooking equipment, never use flammable solvents or cleaners. These can leave dangerous flammable residues that can lead to fires in the kitchen. Do not store flammable materials near your cooking equipment or near gas flues. Be sure your hood cleaning vendors never use high alkaline cleaners or otherwise corrosive cleaning solutions on the fusible links or cables. While cleaning your filters in the hood, check to see that there is no corrosion on any of the components of the detection systems. Keep pots, pans, utensils, and cooking materials in locations where they will not block the spray from the fire suppression discharge nozzles, inhibiting the effectiveness of the spray pattern. To prevent excessive heat buildup, which will activate the system, be sure to operate your exhaust system whenever you are preheating, heating, cooling, or cooking. Do not operate equipment without the filters in place. This can cause excessive grease buildup in the hood and duct systems. Cooking with filters removed can affect air movement and temperatures, resulting in unwanted fire suppression system activation. Before you make changes to your layout, which may affect the basic configuration of the protected area, contact your authorized Ansul distributor to give you a system update evaluation. Only a trained and authorized Ansul distributor should perform maintenance on the system to ensure that your installation is maintained properly and that there has been no change in hazards. All detectors will be examined, as well as expellant gas and agent containers, piping, releasing devices, nozzles, hose assemblies, signals, and all non-pressurized wet chemical containers. The following inspection should be performed by an authorized Ansul distributor on a semi-annual basis. The service technician will check the weight and seal of each cartridge. He will check agent level and color in each tank. Metal fusible links must be replaced on a semi-annual basis, or more frequently if necessary. Should these links deteriorate, they could cause the system to malfunction or actuate accidentally. The technician will check the release mechanism to ensure that it has not been tampered with and that all functions on the release operate properly. The mechanical pull station will be operated to ensure that it trips the system. The technician will verify proper operation of the mechanical or electrical gas valve. The technician will ensure that the distribution piping is properly secured, quick seals are in place, and nozzles are correct for the hazard they are protecting. Where inspection reveals defective parts that may cause failure of the system, the affected parts must be replaced or repaired. Rubber blow-off caps are checked for brittleness and are replaced annually. Metal blow-off caps are checked to be sure that they turn freely on the nozzle and are replaced if there is any damage. The technician will attach a tag or label verifying the date of the inspection and identify who performed the inspection. It is the responsibility of the owner to maintain the records of the inspections. Once a year, in addition to performing all the steps necessary for semi-annual maintenance, your Ansul distributor will perform the following annual maintenance procedures. First, he will disconnect the agent discharge piping from the storage tank outlet or outlets and verify the agent distribution piping is not obstructed. If nozzles show signs of cooking grease migration into the orifice of the nozzle, or if there is evidence of agent residue in the nozzle or the inlet to the agent distribution piping, some or all of the piping may be dismantled to verify that the piping is not obstructed. They will also blow dry air or nitrogen through the agent distribution piping, verifying that the dry air or nitrogen is discharging at each nozzle location. Finally, they will replace all rubber nozzle blow-off caps. In addition to performing all the steps necessary for semi-annual and annual maintenance, the following maintenance procedures will be performed every 12 years. Your distributor will hydrostatically test the stainless steel liquid agent tanks and refill them with a fresh charge of Ansul X low pH liquid fire suppressant. Each quarter-inch gas hose assembly will be hydrostatically tested. The date stamped on the cartridge will be verified. The cartridge must be hydro-tested at least every 12 years. In Europe, the cartridges are not refillable and must be discarded. If the system contains an agent distribution hose, a hydrostatic test for the hose assembly is performed. The regulator must also be flow tested at least every 12 years. Complying with maintenance schedules will ensure that your Ansul fire suppression system will provide reliable fire suppression when it's called upon. Of course, as an owner, it is important that you make sure employees are trained in proper procedures in case of a fire. Post the operating instructions in a prominent place so that in an emergency your employees will know what to do. And always make certain that hand-portable fire extinguishers are properly placed and compatible with your restaurant system. Follow common sense and these guidelines in the event of a fire. First, evacuate others from the premises. If automatic actuation has not yet taken place, operate the system manually by pulling the ring straight out from the manual pull station with enough force to actuate the fire suppression system. Call emergency services. Stand by with K-Guard wet chemical hand-portable fire extinguisher. Do not attempt to extinguish a grease fire with a hand-portable fire extinguisher before the fire suppression system has been manually or automatically actuated. By actuating the system, the fuel source to the appliance will shut down. With proper maintenance and a few simple precautions, your Ansul system will be armed and ready to suppress fire in your restaurant cooking equipment. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact your authorized Ansul distributor.